The Des Moines Register has released its final poll for 2024. And if you followed me for a while, you know I don't really trust polls. I've always said they are skewed way too much in favor of Donald Trump. They've been wrong going back to 2016 and a whole bunch of issues with these polls. However, one of the better ones in the country has reliably been said to be the Des Moines Register poll. And like I said, they have released their final poll for 2024, and it shows Kamala Harris ahead of Donald Trump 47% to 44% in the 2024 election. Now, I believe Kamala Harris will win Iowa. I have been saying that for months, going back to July when the abortion law was allowed to take effect by the Iowa Supreme Court. And even before that, I think I was even saying Iowa could flip, but I said once that happened, that Iowa would remember and Iowa would flip blue. It was too close to the election. People weren't going to forget. They weren't going to be complacent, and we would not go back. So the poll is saying Kamala Harris might win Iowa and could take some of the Iowa seats with her as well for the House of Representatives. Now, personally, I believe at least two, if not all four, of Iowa's House seats could flip blue. And, especially with Iowa's 2nd district, that one was 6 votes away from being blue in 2022. So I think that one is definitely in play. The one that I think is least likely is Iowa 4, but that is just because that seat has been held by a Republican for as long as I have been alive. Back when we had 5 districts even, the areas of District 4 that were in District 5 were held by a Republican. But if that one flips, that would be amazing. We'll see what happens on election night. And like I said, I believe that Kamala is going to take Iowa. And if some of these supposed safe red states start to fall for Donald Trump, it's over for him. They've put very little money into Iowa. We haven't had anybody campaigning here pretty much all year, outside of like the House races and stuff. But we haven't seen Kamala Harris. We haven't seen Donald Trump. We never saw Joe Biden. And yet, Iowa could be in play. I believe it's in play. And that just shows everything that is on the line in this election. But I believe if Iowa flips and some of these other safe red states flip, Donald Trump has no chance because he needed all of the states that they were counting as being safely Republican to go his way. He's not going to be able to make up ground if he's having to start covering losses in states like Iowa. So Des Moines Register says Kamala Harris wins Iowa by 3 points, or at least that's what the polling is showing right now, 47 to 44%, which, if the poll is right, that's great. I think they're actually underestimating how good Kamala Harris is going to do here, and I think Iowa will be blue on election night. Now I just have to wait and see if I'm correct.